Hello, welcome to the 6th day of January, a brand new year. Excuse me, hair's horrific. Oh, dear me. I'm feeling a bit better, by the way, and Jed has turned a corner too, so touch wood. Long may that continue. I am here today because I have been tagged twice in the same set of questions. Firstly, the lovely Leanne from A Fat Lass Story. She did 10 questions and she tagged a few people. They've gone and done theirs and they've tagged people. And one of them was the lovely Ro from It's Just My Way, who then tagged me. So I'm here. I've got my 10 questions. And just quickly, the two accounts that I've just named. Leanne from A Fat Lass Story and Ro from It's Just My Way. Both on weight loss journeys. Their channels are weight loss driven. And again, they're honest. It's not, oh, you know, I'm not going to say that I've not gained. That they are, again, honest, open about everything. And that's what I am hoping to be with my channel as well. Yeah, they are beautiful. Both women are beautiful inside and out. And without sounding too like corny, I feel really grateful to be able to call them my friends now. We have a lovely relationship. It's just lovely. So yeah, go and have a little look at their channel because they are fabulous. I'll be lost without them. Right, the 10 questions are... Question number 1. I've got them written over here, by the way. That's why I keep looking down here, because my memory is awful. And actually, I can just about read my own handwriting, but whatever. Question number 1. Who did you spend New Year's Eve with? I spent it with Jed, my daughter Harmony, and her boyfriend Finn, and Sherlock the cat. There wasn't much celebrating. Jed had only just come out of hospital. So it isn't our normal New Year's Eve because, like I say, normally it's really nice because as soon as it strikes 12, it's all Happy New Year, but it's also Happy Birthday to Jed because it's his birthday as well. And wasn't brilliant because of like illness and stuff, but we were still together. Question number 2. What did you toast the year in with? I think myself and Jed both had a cup of tea. I wanted something warm and yeah, tea, I think. Which might be a first for me, you know. I'm part Scottish. I should have had a dram or something, but no, it was tea. It was tea. And then straight to bed. We were quite rough, but yeah. Question number 3. Do you make New Year's resolutions? And if so, what? I used to, but I don't anymore because I don't stick to them. I'm lucky if I get to the 2nd week of January before I've gone, oh, well. Sometimes mid-year, I'll regroup with myself and go, maybe I'd like to do this and maybe I would like to do that. But no New Year's resolutions. I have hopes and dreams, you know, like everybody, but no, I want to change this and I want to just better myself and my environment. But that's what I think we all want to do. So yeah, no New Year's resolutions as such. Question number 4. What lessons did you learn in 2024? That's quite a tough one. Lessons learned, I think I could have been more organised in my life, in general, and diet-wise. I could have been more organised. I always say I am better as a person if I've planned and organised so many things, and like food in particular. My diet will go out the window sometimes if I haven't organised myself enough to get a menu together and go, oh yeah, I've got such and such tonight. If I've got nothing planned and I'm running behind and I get home and I go, oh, I haven't, there's nothing really to guide, I go, oh, sod it, I'll get a takeaway, or I'll eat something that's quick and easy, which means 9 times out of 10, that doesn't mean calorie friendly. So I think, yeah, I think I learnt to be a bit more organised. And also, while I'm actually about the learning, kind of knew it anyway, but 2024 pushed even harder that health is your wealth. If you could have 3 wishes, question number 5, what would they be? Again, very similar to most people. Like a bit of happiness in the world. What we're all seeing across the globe is frightening. So like literally some world peace would be spot on. And for everyone to have, again, better health, better living conditions, but just I'd love it for everybody. Yeah. And I think if I was going to have another wish for me, just like a selfish, so yeah, I'd like some world peace, some health, and better life prospects for everybody as well. For me personally, as well as those. Harry Styles, does that count? Like if he bumped into me in Aldi, maybe, doing me shopping. Do you think that's likely? Whisk me off my feet. I'd have to tell Jed, obviously, but a girl can dream. I am old enough probably to be nan, but sorry. Oh dear. Where are we? Let's have a look. Number 6, what life's pearl of wisdom would you give to those going to 2025? Again, another lesson learned from last year. I think say no more, and protect yourself. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. If it makes you feel anxious, don't do it. There are many a time last year that I said yes to stuff that I wish I hadn't. It made me time poor. It made me stressed. There were certain things that I wish I had just gone, no. It doesn't make you mean, like by saying no. Sometimes it's just protecting yourself. So I would say that. Just say no a little more. You don't always have to say yes. Number 7, if you could travel to a place in 2025, where would you go? Money, no objects. Well, this is a tricky one for me as well. I am not a very good... The thought of getting in an aeroplane is terrifying for me. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm still trying to work on that. It scares me. I don't know what everyone I know flies, and they fly a lot. In fact, I've got one friend, we call her Judith Chalmers because she's never here. She's always on a plane somewhere. So I need to get over that. I need to start working on that, which is, again, not maybe this year, but maybe, I don't know. So with that said, I think I'd quite like to do one of those cruises. You know, they go around the UK. Some people will be like, that's really boring, Mandy. But I'd love to do it. Yeah. Or if not, I'd love to get one of them really nice, all singing, all dancing, like motorhomes, and travel the UK. Because I've seen a lot of the UK, but there's stuff I still haven't seen. And yeah, particularly up north and going into Scotland and stuff, I want to get back up and have a look and a delve about. So I think that's what I would do. So yeah, no jetting off around the world for me. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of flying. Question number 8. Do you have any regrets of 2024? Not regrets so much. I wish, again, with the weight loss, I wish I'd have tried hard. I know I was up against it with certain things, but there was times where I let that take over more than pushing myself. So where weight loss is concerned, I failed. I feel like I failed a bit. So the week before Christmas of 23, so a year ago, I got my 7.5 stone award. It was the lightest I'd ever been. I've never been that low. I know, like, obviously baby weight when I was born, I was probably a lot less, but as an adult, I've never been, I got down to 15 stone 11, I think. No, 15 stone 12 I got down to. Wow, that was unheard of for me. But over Christmas, like I've mentioned before, I gained, I think it was like 16.5 pounds. Struggled to get that back off. Would do a little gain, and before I know it, I'm 1.5 stone heavier than back then. And I think if I'd have just pushed a bit harder, even with the stuff going on around me, even if I could have just stayed the same, but I didn't. So I'd say that was possibly a regret. If I could go back and change that, I would. But we do learn, I suppose, from our mistakes and regrets. And this is why this year I am so determined to get that gone. And work on it and just carry on. You know, let's get going. Number 9. What was your favourite memory of 2024? I have 2. I'm going to be cheeky and take 2, I'm afraid. The first one was very early last year. We had a weekend away in Brighton. It was bitterly cold, like really cold. But I remember standing on the Friday night on the pier, watching the murmuration of all the starlings. It was magical. I've never seen anything like that before. It was beautiful. The whole weekend was, cause I'd gone to a concert on Saturday and went to around the pavilion. It was just the whole weekend. That was probably up there for me. And my second nicest memory of last year was I got to see my brother and sister-in-law the day before my operation, because they live in Greece. So I don't often get to see them. And they came over to the UK. The timing was really bad. I knew my operation would ruin things. But I got at least one day to spend with them, and it was full of laughter, fun, food and drink, and just love. And yeah, that's a memory that I'll treasure forever. I really loved that. And I just remember laughing just all day. It was fantastic. So yeah, I'd take that. And then question number 10 are my top 3 favourite YouTubers. Now, I watch a lot of YouTubers, obviously. But again, I'm not going to be naming them because I couldn't choose 3 because quite a lot of them now, I'm growing friendships with them, and I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that to single people out when I would want to put them all out there, you know. So I'm just going to go on 3 that I watch, who I don't have a connection with, that I just watch, you know. So the first one is JJ Extra. These guys are a couple called Josh and Jason from Kent, but they do a lot of travel around the UK. But they also love they love their Disney. They love going to Florida and California. And they do reviews of the hotel at the airports and reviews when they get to America. But they do the same in the UK. Really lovely lads, and they are really informative as well, and they've got a lovely sense of humour, and yeah, definitely worth a shout. My next one is Sofarina. Hoping I'm saying her name right. She's just had a second baby, but she does a lot of, she'll do like an Aldi shop for £25 and do slow cooker recipes for the week, and she'll show you everything she's got, what she's doing with it, so that you can cook along with her. Or yeah, she'll budget food shop. She's very good at seeing not much in the freezer and then coming up with like an amazing, you know, meal, and a hearty meal for her family. So she's brilliant. And then I would say Dallas in Wonderland. She's a lady from the States, and I think she lives over here with her husband now. But she dresses, the way she dresses is fabulous. And she goes round all of the posh hotels, and she does like afternoon teas, and she'll show you everything she's eating and how much you get to drink. And it's a lovely bit of fun, and it's just a lovely bit of escapism. I love her. She's brilliant. Yeah, they'd be my 3 that I get a lot of joy out of, actually. Yeah, I really like them. And that's it. 10 questions. And again, Leanne and Ro, thank you very, very much. The 3 people I'm going to tag to take part, like I say, you don't have to, is going to be Julie Buddha, Jules Crafts, and the Mercers, which I will tag them somewhere in the description box. Is that right? And I'll also put the list of questions in there as well. If you'd like to answer them, you know, if you're watching this, if you'd like to answer any in the comments, feel free. I always like listening and hearing. I love your comments. Your comments are brilliant. So some of them really make me like chuckle, especially when I needed it. It's been brilliant. Yeah, and I love the fact that as well that some people update me on their weight loss, their weigh-ins. Means a lot to me. It really does. The level of, I don't know, trust, and just, I don't know, it's amazing. But yeah, if you have got this far, thank you very much for indulging. And let's do 2025, eh? Let's go and smash it. And I will be back on Friday for weigh-in. It won't be a big weigh-in like last Friday's. £8 was a nice loss. Let's hope that this Friday, I don't know, I'd like 3, I think 3. Healthy-ish loss, isn't it? I'll take that. Let's see. Anyway, I'll catch you then. Bye.